Module 28, Metal Enameling. Eminent artist and painter Georges Barak has rightly said, the starting point of a picture for any painter is a matter of colors and form. I believe that the poetry of art, if that is what one may call it, is a matter of animating these forms and colors. I take an iron plate of 12 inches by 12 inches in size and of 6 mm in thickness and start using a rasp to remove the sharp edges and sides of the iron plate, pressing the plate with one hand and extending it about 2 inches from the side of the table. It should be done properly and all sides should be rounded, otherwise the sharp edges will harm your hands, causing cut injuries. Use the rasp on all four sides, continuously rasping it. By this exercise, any protruding metal left on the side will be removed and a smooth side will be obtained. Keep rubbing till the desired effect are achieved. Wipe the iron plate and then apply the flux powder mixed with water with your index finger. I have two such iron plates placed side by side and I apply the same flux powder mixed with water on both the iron plates. This is necessary to clean the surface of the iron plates with rubbing it in circular motions with a cotton puff. Wipe the iron plates with the cotton cloth and clean them properly. Then turn the iron plates upside down and apply the same flux powder mixed with water as done earlier. I use a round soft brush for coating the iron plates with flux powder liquid. Then spread it with the index finger, covering the whole surface of both the iron plates. Pause for a while and then starts rubbing the plates with the cotton puff to remove any dust. Now we have clean iron plate surfaces on both the sides. Put some water on the iron plates and clean them with a cotton cloth till there are no sign till there are no signs of residue of the flux powder. When the surface of both the iron plates is dried, I apply enamel glaze color mixed with water with the help of a soft round brush. Apply it evenly by spreading the liquid with this round brush. Now I do the same on the next iron plate, covering all the areas of the iron plate. I also apply the same liquid on the sides of the iron plates. According to eminent British playwright, novelist, and story writer W. Somerset Maugham, imagination grows by exercise, and contrary to common belief, is more powerful in the mature than in the young. I leave the iron plates on the table for a while till they are dried and preheat the electric furnace at 1600 to 1800 degrees Celsius temperature for keeping the iron plates inside the electric furnace for half an hour. I gently lift the latch of the electric furnace by and pull the lid to the left side. After wearing thick leather gloves, I take a spade-like tool with a long handle and gently place the iron plates fixed with the enamel glaze color inside the preheated electric furnace. After closing the front of the electric furnace, I wait for an hour to open it again. After half an hour, the electric furnace is switched off and the iron plates placed inside are left for 6 to 7 hours of the better heat treatment. Pulling the electric furnace with the help of my assistant, I take out the iron plate with the help of a long handled tool and place it on a small stand placed on the ground for cooling. Never do the mistake of touching the hot iron plate with your hand. It will burn your hand. The iron plates are now placed on a small stand placed on the ground. I have repeated the whole process on 10 different iron plates of equal size. After that, I place them in two lines on a table and randomly start painting in red enamel glaze color mixed with water on their surfaces with the help of a round brush. Each iron plate has a different pattern. I create some textures by splatting some color on a white surface which looks like irregular spots. Now I take a small amount of blue enamel glaze color in a small plastic container and apply it here and there on the iron plates. An eminent Swiss architect, painter, and artist, Max Bill, has rightly said, I endeavor to make a picture. For instance, exert a positive influence on the observer by its coloring, mood, and compositional idea, encouraging, say, activation, tranquilization, concentration, or harmony. Each design is different. It is up to your imagination to create a design or a pattern in freehand. According to renowned Canadian writer and founder of Creativity at Work, Linda Nyman, art making has an alchemical effect on the imagination. It awakens the senses and sharpens insights, teaching us to think in symbols, metaphors, and to decode complexity so we can perceive the world in new ways. Now on another iron plate, I use grey enamel glaze color in different motifs or design. Unique textures are being created with these colors as generally these gives the effect of a watercolor medium. According to eminent American author Napoleon Hill, first comes thought, then organization of that thought into ideas and plans, then transformation of those plans into reality. The beginning, as you will observe, is in your imagination. I make a few thin wavy lines which look like sun rays. I apply grey enamel glaze color upon the blue enamel glaze color to create organic and freehand compositions. According to renowned Polish sculptor and fiber artist Magdalena Abeknovich, art will remain the most astonishing activity of mankind, born out of struggle between wisdom and madness, between dream and reality in our mind. Use different strokes to make dots and flat surfaces. Each iron plate is projecting a unique design and composition. But care should be taken that the whole homogeneous composition looks interesting and artistic. While observing the composition of the iron plates, I keep on repeating the color red, blue, and grey on very iron plate in different proportions, leaving some glimpses of white enameled surface. To add more variety and depth, I use brown enamel glaze color on a few iron plates so that the combined design is visually interesting. All this has to be done in freehand style. According to eminent British author and speaker Ken Robinson, creativity is putting your imagination to work, and it's produced the most extraordinary results in human culture. Now I open the shutter of electric furnace again by pulling it aside. Each iron plate is placed inside the electric furnace again for heating it, as the size of the electric furnace is not very large and 2 or 3 iron plates can be placed at a time. Heated iron plates are taken out and others are placed inside. According to eminent American realist painter and printmaker Edward Hopper, no amount of skillful imagination can replace the essential element of imagination. Now I again pull the lid and place the rest of the iron plates inside for heating purpose. All these iron plates are placed on the small stand for cooling.